Elam Grace, let's be honest. Even a minute in prayer feels impossible right now. We've tried. We know in our hearts and we even feel within us the desire to be in prayer. But the moment that we come to doing that, we get a notification on our laptop or on our phone or on our watch, and we get distracted by those things. Before you know it, we've been popping in and out of prayer for about 20 minutes and we haven't really been able to spend any time in prayer. We're distracted. We are anxious. We are worried. There's the post-election. There's COVID. There's Thanksgiving. There's Christmas. There are so many things. And I think that Jesus is coming to us in these days and in these moments, and he's saying, Martha, Martha. Now, that's not your name. That's not my name. But we know that familiar and famous story where Jesus comes to Martha, who is distracted, anxious, and worried about many things, perhaps important things. But he comes to her and he says her name twice. Because in Scripture, to say something twice, for Jesus to say her name twice, is to convey his affection for her. He aims to get her attention with his affection, not his frustration. And so Jesus is coming to us right now in the midst of all that we are anxious and worried about, and he's saying your name twice. He's saying my name twice. And he wants to draw us into his presence and away from everything else. One moment in his presence is better than countless other moments spent in the news, on websites, in conversation. As important as maybe those things are, none of them are as important as a moment in the presence of Jesus. I think the story of Martha and Mary is so well known and loved and familiar because all throughout the centuries, all throughout the ages, in every place and every culture, this story has been told and repeated because in every age, at every time, in every culture, we all have struggled with the same thing. Our worries and our anxieties distract us from the one needful thing. And so no matter who you are or where you are, Jesus' words come again home to your heart and home to my heart. He says our name twice. He's trying to get our attention with his affection, not his frustration. He wants to draw us into a time with him. And so let's close our laptops. Let's turn off our phones. Let's take off our watches. Let's maybe put on a worship song and let's just close our eyes and begin to sing. Let's raise our hands. Let's bow our knees. Let's get into a moment of prayer. Let's get into prayer and we will discover that the moments are flying by.